I guess we should probably tell you guys right now that every video is probably starting with us getting fuel.
So we really did do our best. We had our guy make a full-on like tonneau cover. It lasted about 2 hours. So we're worried about the rain. As we get closer to Chicago, it's supposed to be raining. So we're not sure how we can't take the Roadrunner out because the Roadrunner, well, you've seen it. And we can't take the Survivor 68 Venezuelan Charger out because of the vinyl top and because of what that car is too. So we're just kind of torn. We tried to buy a double enclosed trailer before we left, but every one of them that came up, they just didn't work for us. So this has been kind of weighing heavy on me because we don't ever want to not take care of the cars. And I feel like with this scenario that we have right now, with this thing just getting shredded, I tried to put it back the best I could, but it lasted like 2 hours and it just got completely shredded last night after we left picking up the Roadrunner. So this is a little bit of a challenge for us today. I don't know what we're gonna do or how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see what we can do. So anyway, if you see us rolling down the road and it's flapping or it looks like we're not taking care of this car, trust us, we really tried. I mean, literally spent hours in the shop making this, sewing it together with these, you know, bungee cord type things, and had it all wrapped up and everything. And I thought, man, that's gonna work out great. And it just didn't. The way it goes. So A for effort, but you know, no participation trophies.
80 East.
Believe it.
It just needed some ventilation.
Well, I mean, it's not going to keep all the water out, but if we can keep it from turning into a bathtub, we'll see. Hopefully there's another fix. So, we'll see.
What is this, our third year or fourth year?
Third year.
Third year?
Only
Third
the
year.
third.
First year was the Pink B and those other, you know, the Shelby, the Pink
Yep.
B, the Boss 429, GT500, and the Bird.
Yep.
And then last year lineup,
Was it Arizona Hemi Challenger?
yeah, with the CUDA from
The
Southern
CUDA, Hemi CUDA.
Texas, the 71 Survivor.
And then
Survivor-ish, I should say.
and did we have a wing car last year?
Yeah, we had that blue Daytona. It was originally V2. Did you know that's actually restored, almost finished?
Oh, really?
Chris bought that from Dalton after we traded for the CUDA, and he took it to Julius. Julius moved to Texas and started restoring. I don't know if he stopped when he was in LA, or I don't know what the whole story is, but anyway, he's like, I mean, dude, he moved fast. That was crazy how quickly that that car got restored, but it's almost finished and it's beautiful.
Wow.
It's orange, black stripe, black interior.
Nice.
And it was really impressive to see how quickly that car came together. That's what I love about it, man. And when we sell these cars to guys that have been looking for them for, you know, eons, and they can't get out and do what we do, and they get to live their dream with some of these cars, you know.
Right.
So it's you know, we don't have to restore all of them, but it's nice to see our stuff. I mean, you know how many updates I get from people that have bought cars from us, and to see the restorations and see the cars come back to life, you know, leave our dealership as projects, and all of a sudden a year or a year and a half later, they're back fully restored. And that's a that's an awesome feeling.
We should
you know?
we should do
To be part of
episodes. We should do episodes just on that, like updates on what happened in, you know, car when it's done.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It just, you know, so many minutes here, right? And I mean,
Right.
we're all so busy already, and it's so hard to even get. I mean, shoot, if we could get everything edited that we do in life, we'd have a lot of content, you know.
A lot.
But yeah, a lot. So you got to pick your battles though, just because timing, you know, the amount of time and stuff. So,
Yep.
but how's that cover doing on the CUDA? Is it blown off yet?
It hasn't blown off.
Okay.
It's hanging in there.
But probably
better than that.
should have just left it off until we hit rain and put it on just for the rain.
It's better than that trucker's mirror
But-
I just passed.
What?
That trucker, it's got that mirror. It looked like he was using saran wrap to hold it in place.
Oh shit.
Did I tell you that Galen Govier is bringing the build sheet to the 70 CUDA that's on the back of your truck to MCACN?
Oh, nice. And he made a fender tag because, you know, the fender tag was missing and the build sheet was missing.
Come to find out, he had it, and he hooked us up with it. It was very fair, very fair. He could have done whatever. He was very fair, and so anyway, I'm looking forward to meeting him. I've never met him before, and looking forward to getting my hands on that build sheet, man. That's so important on that car. We got lucky.
That's incredible.
Craziest part is both that and the GTX, both in the same week, both missing the fender tag, both missing the build sheet, and found both build sheets from other people across the country. One in Texas and then that one in Iowa. So anyway,
That's incredible. Here we are again, looking for fuel. This time it's saved by Shell. You don't see that much anymore. Hard to get air for free.
another close call
Another close call.
for the record. That's why we carry this.
Don't see those every day. Look at, we're driving into the storm here.
Are we?
That's what it's looking like. I don't know. I mean, we're having better skies.
Worried about that CUDA. I mean, if it's one thing, if it just gets, that's the other thing we should do. We should definitely stop by actually, we have a car cover in here.
Right, for the Roadrunner.
Yeah, but it's not really waterproof though.
Right.
But we need to, well, we have a piece of plastic over the 68 RT, it's the Venezuelan Charger inside the trailer, because when we sleep overnight, we're not going to want to just leave it out there with
Right.
nothing over it in case it does rain. It's one thing for it to rain while we're driving. It's another thing to rain while it's just sitting there.
It's crazy what kind of community we have, you know.
Yep.
And the internet, how, you know, as bad as it is on certain things, from a standpoint of reuniting, you know, cars to people, like what you see Wes doing with Forgot Muscle Cars, or Lost Muscle Cars, and you know, all the different sheets and tags that are reunited to cars, numbers matching motors, you know, 4-speed or you know, automatic transmissions that are numbers matching. You know, you just couldn't do that back in the day. You couldn't find it, you know.
Yep.
It was very unusual for you to, I mean, I'll tell you a story. So we bought that Hemi Superbird 4-speed, and long story short, found out it belonged to a buddy of mine back in the 90s, Bill Jurovich, and he lives in Hollister. And he bought that car in like 1988, and it got delivered, and it was missing the numbers matching transmission. So it was numbers matching motor and a non-numbers matching transmission in the car. And he got out the phone book and did a circle around a map of all of the machine shops within a 45-mile distance of where he bought the car. and he started calling. And he got this machine shop on the line and said, hey, you know, I'm looking for a transmission that may have been dropped off to you in the last 2 years or 3 years or whatever. You know, do you have any 18 spline, you know, Hemi transmissions in stock, you know, or in your storage, you know, whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, we have one. You know, they looked and they found one, or however the story goes, right? And come to find out, it was the numbers matching transmission to the Hemi 4-speed Superbird. And
That's
so,
amazing.
and he said, well, how much do I owe you for it? You know, will you sell it to me, and how much do I owe you for it? And they're like, yeah, $900. So they literally loaded it in a crate and shipped it to him. And he owns a farm with the conveyor belt system and all this other kind of stuff. And to this day, he still uses that crate for his shorter employees to stand on to do this assembly line thing. So he's all, you can have it if you want. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. But we haven't picked it up. We haven't done anything with it. But anyway, that guy is a wealth of knowledge. That guy, he's had some cars. The Daytona Hemi 4-speed and FA Green that sold at Monterey Mecum last year for a record $3.3 million.
130 pounds and out of 120 spin, 130 pounds and 99, 520. You can just go right off the door.
426 under the hood, 425 horsepower V8. One of only 22 Hemi Daytonas, 4-speed models produced in '69, and the most highly optioned Hemi Daytona known to exist.
The 69 Hemi Daytona is sold for $3 million.
He owned that in the 80s and 90s, and there's a picture, an old picture, that has our bird and that car together in front of his old farmhouse. And I think he sold it for like $100,000. And you know, back then you sold it for $100,000, dude. You thought you did well. You know, you're like, he probably paid $40,000 for it, had it a couple of years, sold it for $100,000, thinking, dude, I just doubled my money and more, you know, 2.5 times my money. And you know, today I don't know about the $3.3 million part, because I don't know how much I believe that, to be honest with you. But we do know that they're valuable cars, a lot more valuable than $100,000, that's for sure. So it's kind of funny, but anyway, well, let me work on some stuff, and we'll talk in a bit. All right, later.
Iowa. Got it.
Ready? Get on my shoulders. Oh, you're gonna do it like that? All right. Oh,
Yeah,
here we go.
Put your feet.
Here we go.
You ready? Don't fall backwards. There you go. Now just kind of tilt towards Aaron. Okay, so very still.
All right, be careful.
Very still.
He's nervous.
Ready? Oh, cross your legs a little bit. There you go.
On the back of a trailer on the way to the barn finds.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Love the small town diner, but you can't go wrong with Texas Roadhouse.